All right. Are we live? I think we are. Connect to the YouTubes. There it is. There we go. Welcome everyone. Today is Friday, the 22nd of November. And it's time for some more spotting. Currently it's not that busy on the river, but there is some stuff coming. Alright, let me do this. What's up, Cracky? Hello. Hang on, setting up some more stuff. Oh, no, the tea, don't fall over. The warm tea. There we go. That's better. Wish I had a bigger trunk to sit in. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see. We can go from there to there. Ship behind the pier. Hey Susie. Hey Nando. Hang on, I'm testing it's the first time testing the rain setup because it might rain again today, so I'm just checking. So if I want to film to this side, I have to lay down in the car. Okay, well that might work. Oh, what is that clicky? Hang on, let me touch you a bit more. There we go. All right, get a little bit higher. Yeah, this will work for rainy days. It's good. Ship on the way from over there. Some interesting cloud formations. 4 Celsius. Yeah, it's very chilly here. Ooh, sorry. We do have one going to Ghent in a little bit. There she is, the Primula, a regular on the stream. Yeah, I need a bigger car to sit in. Should have a car donation goal. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think we're all set. Maybe let me put on my gloves. So now the main question is, can I zoom with this glove or no? Oh yeah, that's fine. It's not perfect, but it will do. Look at the sun in Vlissingen. I also want sun here. Come over here, sun. Hey Brian, what's up, Lunette? The profile pic has changed. Yeah, it's some experimenting that we are doing. Because apparently 20% of viewers, new viewers, discover me through recommended in the left sidebar. So in that left sidebar you see just the beginning of the title and the profile pic, right? So I feel like a boat might be more appealing in my face. So that's why I took the little logo. Good chilly morning, indeed. But I'm sitting in the car. And it's not that bad actually. The only annoying thing is that I need to, if I want to film towards the other side and I want to still see what I'm filming like this, I'm gonna have to lay down in the car. Oh, I think it's time for the HDMI monitor. That also wouldn't be an issue, right? Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll deal with that. For now, we have the Primula on the way. Oh, look at the water. Wow, what? Is that from the wind? That it looked like. Oh no, it's a reflection of the. It's a reflection. I thought, like, is it spraying up that badly? The only downside is, yeah, if the car wobbles, the view also wobbles. The water does look pretty wild around it, though. Look at that. Wow. where we are sitting, the water is a lot more quiet. Hey DNL. Morning. Hey Bruce. Good morning. Oh, chilly, chilly, chilly. Where's it coming from? Gothenburg. I don't even need to check the radar for that. So there's a fixed route of these ro-ro ships between Ghent and Gothenburg. Probably in the belly there's a lot of Volvo cars. Hey Hans, good morning on the YouTubes. The tubes for now. Gotcha. I did see the red boat on the right of the Premul. Wow, is she leaning? I think she's rolling a little bit. Interesting. Good morning, Uthi, on YouTube. Intoxicated, what's up? It's my most watched Twitch channel in November. Wow, there really must be nothing on Twitch, huh, these days? I'm just happy to be by the river again. I had a very rough week. So for me it's just nice to be outside. Even though I'm sitting in the car mostly. It's just good to be here. Also, first cup of tea of the day. What tea did I... Oh, orange. Orange. The AC on? Yeah, the AC's on. That's why it's so cold. No, this is also a test of the rain setup. So I don't know if I can properly show you guys. So there's a mini tripod now sitting in the back of my trunk, which I'm operating, and I'm literally, if I go up, I think the zoom might be too much, but yeah, you're underneath the trunk lid basically, so we're kind of sheltered from the elements a bit. So hopefully this works for when it's rainy, except if the rain goes diagonal. We should be, like very diagonal, almost horizontal, we should be fine. Coffee went cold inside. Turn on your heating, dude. I do have one issue. Glasses. Oh, God. All right, there you go. That's better. That is better. So yeah, this one here is gonna take a right turn right in front of us towards Ghent. Dude, I love the reflection over. Is that a reflection or what? She's still, I think it's a reflection, right? Yeah, it's a reflection. Looks really cool. The weather for the past 2 days here has been very bipolar. It's been sunshine, but then cold, and then we had a hail and thunder, like thunder snow, or how do you call it? Yeah, I think it's called thunder snow, and it like kind of like melting snow with a thunderstorm. It was very interesting the past week, the weather. She's definitely rolling a little bit with the wind, actually. Here comes. The apocalypse. It's upon us. Looking towards Antwerp. Oh, there's something there. You got 30 meters of 30 centimeters, holy crap. Hey G, dude, we have more viewers on YouTube than ever. Welcome everyone on the YouTubes. There she is. I think it's a little patrol vessel. Oh, look at her go in the water. Oh, yeah, the water's definitely wilder today. Glad I'm sitting in the car. Wow, splash. Make the ball head a little bit tighter to move. It's a little bit too wiggly. Yeah, that's better. I heard it's Chinese vessels that cut cables, but yeah, apparently. Was it a Russian captain, really? Too funny. Oh yeah, I totally agree that YouTube is the better option. It's much more user-friendly. Dude, I would say she's definitely rolling. I don't think I've ever seen ships roll that much here. You see her leaning towards us. Now she's going... Oh, maybe she's just leaning into the wind. Maybe she's just heavy loaded on one side or something. Very interesting. It's not just me, right? It looks a little bit like she's leaning to her right-hand side. If you're standing on the bridge. Could be sideways. Yeah, the wind is coming from the northwest kind of thing, so it could be the wind pushing up against her. Actually, true. Could be yeah, it can always be an optical illusion. That's true. Why am I not pushing 11,000? There we go. That's better. Up that bit rate. She leans to the other side of the smoke is going. That is interesting, yeah. She definitely has a good lean to her, though. It's probably the wind. Because funny enough, the smoke is going to the other side, but I feel the wind coming straight towards me from in front of the camera. Hey, Ziggy. Good morning. Or evening, depending on where you're from. Yeah, she definitely has a little lean to it. When am I when did I turn into a movie reviewer? Actually, I completed my whole streak of watching James Bond movies. I watched all... How many are there? 26, 25 of them. I still need to watch one unofficial one that they brought out. Well, that was released by another production company. The 400 meter singboard might be coming by later. Gotcha. Top 3 favorites? It's hard. So, I grew up, my dad loved James Bond movies, so I grew up watching a lot of the old James Bond movies, right? The Roger Moore ones, the Sean Connery ones. So, seeing those again was really like nostalgic to me, and I really enjoyed that. And then we got to the more modern Bonds, especially the last one. And the movies get so complicated and so convoluted and so many... I don't know, psychological stuff, things, and I don't like it. For me, James Bond is like light-hearted, simple, stupid, dumb action movie, and with all the last movies, it was way too complicated for me. I didn't like it. So yeah, they're cutting through the water. Looks good. 2 bow thrusters, as you can see. This is probably why she also doesn't need tugboats to enter the canal to Ghent. She goes all by herself with a pilot. She's very maneuverable, I would say. GoldenEye. I feel like it started to go downhill from Beyond GoldenEye, it really started to go downhill. Hang on, I'm filming the boat. I'll read your comments in a minute. We can talk some more James Bond. Hear your guys' opinions on it. It's also super cool to see how the world looked like in the 60s and the 70s. In those movies, it's really cool to see that. Goldfinger, definitely a good one. When I was a kid, I really liked Moonraker because it speaks to the fantasy of a kid in space. All those space shuttle, that massive space station they're at. Oh yeah, this is how far we can go because this is the side of the car. Good enough. There we go. The guy that played the famous James Bond riff died at sea? Didn't know that. It was hilarious. I mean, you gotta take all the James Bond films with a whole pinch of salt. In one movie, I saw him like he had to defuse a nuclear bomb and like he had like 2 minutes or 3 minutes left, but he takes the time to go into a trailer and completely dress himself as a clown, including makeup, hair, everything. And he does that in like 1 minute. Okay. So you gotta take definitely the old movies with a big pinch of salt. But yeah. Well, there she goes. We do have this one coming from Antwerp. It's a little container ship. Oh, we have another one that's closer actually. Let's go over there. It was very relaxing to do all the James Bond movies. I really liked it. But I would not recommend watching The Lost Few. it's too complicated. Also, I'm not going to spoil the last one for those who haven't seen it yet, but I hate the ending. It's so dumb. The ending feels incredibly forced. The tech, yeah, that's maybe another thing. Like, all the old movies have like these cool little gadgets that he's using. All of that is almost all of that is gone in the modern iteration. Okay, let me look up some ship stuff because I'm not doing the overlay properly, am I? Vessel. Did any of the... There is a methanol one in the port. It still hasn't left yet. And it's scheduled to go to Tangier in Morocco. And it should arrive on November 25th. So I don't know how long it will take to get there. But that's in 3 days. So I would expect it to leave any moment. But so far no movement on that one. I would love to see that one. They look really cool, the new ships. What are we looking at here? Let's see. That will be you, the Solero. Let me put it on the overlay. Exclamation mark. Ship space. 28085. The remote control BMW. Yeah. That's a classic. Oh, is the overlay dead? Looks like the overlay is not on. Dang it. Hang on. Let me fix stuff. Remote. Where's my remote? There it is. Connecting. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely not on, is it? Dang it. I don't know where the overlay thing is located. CD dot dot. CD dot dot. CD No, let's do dir directories. So cd wyver dir cd boat overlay node server. Boom. All right, let's load it up. And then I need to refresh it in OBS. Oh dang it, that might be a problem. Wait, I'll do it differently. Let's go there, stop. Ooh, the car's shaking from the wind. Let me set up a button. Stream Buddy, Streamboard, add a button. Refresh, no, not R. Let's call it refresh boats. And let's give it a blackish color. And then we say action, OBS, refresh browser source on the overlays scene, and we want to refresh the boat widget info thing. Save. Alright, so if I refresh that, no, if I save that, if I push it, did you overcut? Supposed to overcut. Okay. Neat. Okay, so you have that. And then if I now do the same message again, dude, the logistics in this stream is wild. Paste. Go. And then hopefully, hey, there it is. I hope it's also on the overlay. You guys have to tell me. This is the Solero coming from an anchor point to 149 meters long, 23 meters wide, 9.7 meters in the water. Currently sailing under the Sweden flag, built in 22. It's working. Okay, cool. Ooh. I'm also gonna add another button to refresh the temperature overlay, because that thing doesn't update regularly, I feel like. Button refresh temp for temperature. Let's also give it a darkish color. Action OBS. On the overlay scene, we refresh the temperature widget. Save. There we go. What a good app. Hey, Chef Dave. Alright, now I've refreshed the temperature thing. Now I'm gonna put my gloves back on because it's very chilly. Oh wow, look at that. Hang on. That looks cool. He just left the waves, but he was like literally battling the wind and the waves, taking the right hand turn here. Also looks like he's pushing 4 barges at once. It's a big pusher. So I think there's 2 side by side. And then behind it another 2 side by side. So this thing is pushing 4 of these barges. And we also have the container ship coming. Solero. It's going to Antwerp, right? Yeah, it's going to Antwerp. What is that ship over there? Is that the patrol vessel we saw? I think it's probably the patrol vessel. Right? Maybe? Oh. Oh no, what is that thing? Oh, is that that's the buoy thing? The one that we saw last week as well? Or, yeah, last week on Sunday and Friday. That's the buoy guy. Oh, look at that water, all the waves. There's definitely more wind over there by the looks of it. Probably best not to smoke. Yeah, I wouldn't smoke on ships. Let me look up this one and the stats for it. Visibility, yeah, visibility is good today. Absolutely, definitely. Let's see. This is the Cape Altus. Show your number. Oh, Uthi is ahead of me. Thanks, Uthi. Appreciate that. On the way. It's going from Antwerp to Antwerp. Somebody fucked up the data, I think. It's a container ship, 185 meters long, 34 meters wide, currently 10.6 meters in the water, sailing under the Cyprus flag, built in 2020. No! Bumped over the T. That's all good. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing now is an HDMI monitor. Then my life would be perfect. So I guess we're gonna have to do another investment. Anybody wants to buy a field monitor? Just kidding. She's definitely deep in the water, I would say. 2,656 containers. On the radar, if the boat is an arrow, so on the AIS data, so the radar or the computer system that these boats use, they can set what they're doing. So for example, they're on anchor or they're moored, which means they're docked in port, or they have limited maneuverability. And I think if they're moored or at anchor, it means that they are stationary. And then they will get on, for example, Vessel Finder, I think they will get a little dot icon instead of an arrow. But I'm not sure if it all depends on the on them entering the information correctly into the AIS system, I think. Oh, shit. See, this is why I need an HDMI monitor. Hey Vangmeister, 4 degrees here, snow overnight. So earlier today we had some melting snow as well, coming down quite hard. And then suddenly it stopped and the sun came out. It's very bipolar weather, is what I call it. That little boat just cruising between two. Where do you see a little boat? But yeah, there can be little pleasure crafts in between them. Hey Shakalaka. Oh, sorry. Multitasking, not one of my strongest. Let me try putting the cameras here. Okay, that's gonna be a lot better for me. Yeah, the wind is definitely going hard today. I think this is the wildest we've had the wind here on stream, at least. I've been here when it was really storming. The bow cutting through the waves. Really cool to see. I can only imagine how bad it, or how much worse it gets once they leave the river and they get like full in the sea. I think it's a fun day to be on the on the water. Small boy though, a little shippy. Let's see what else is coming. Not much right now. Oh, I do see, I think, a tanker in the distance coming. Amazing how these... I usually have that feeling when I see like one of the 400-meter container ships. It's like, they're so big. The ad break going a bit rampant. I don't know, could be. Twitch being Twitch. But yeah, it sponsors the stream, so gotta run those ads. A lot of spray for depending on how the freeboard is. Yeah. There is more stuff on the way from what I see on radar, but it might be a while. Hey, Snottling, ship yeah. How's the day? Good now that I'm here. I had a rough week, but I'm happy now. Even though the weather's not that nice to be outside, I'm still enjoying it. I think the most annoying thing is that operating this phone with my gloves is not as convenient. Yeah, so a heavy load carrier is coming. Oh, it's a regular heavy, it's not a special one. Okay. So we have a heavy load carrier on the way. Going further towards the coast, I see a bulk carrier that's going to take a right turn here. The Colorado Express. That is a 300-meter ship that's also coming our way. We should definitely be able to catch them. Going further out into the sea, it's pretty quiet actually. Wow. It's not a lot of stuff coming. Oh, there's a whole train coming. Yep, well, that might still be a long while out. Okay, I'm looking towards the port. Let's see what else is coming from over there. Oh, sorry. Little situation wrap. It's an inlander. What are you? Small oil tanker or chemical oil products tanker. Oh, there's a hoe ship coming. Oh, that's cool. A vehicle carrier is coming. That's cool. I don't think we've catched a hoe yet on stream here. So that's cool. Behind it, I see the Alexander B. It's a small container ship. Further upstream to the port. Yeah, if I see another one that has to go towards Ghent, I'll film it. I just missed one earlier. But yeah, they're definitely battling the waves in this wind. A hoe ship? Yeah, a hoe ship. It's legal here. We'll see it in a little bit. A lot of stuff in the port, but nothing's moving. Okay. So some stuff coming. Oh, I put on my glove. That's chilly. Trying to see if I can already spot the vehicle's carrier. So far I cannot, I think. I don't see anything. Yeah, other than that, nothing to see right now. We do have some burbs on the bank here. Where are they? Wait, where? Oh, there is one. I got that one, and then the long-beaked guys are here as well. No sign of Steven Seagull today, though. He's like, it's too cold to come out. Oh, wait, never mind. Steven Seagull is in the distance again. Looks like he's no longer a fan of being on stream. There he is. That's Steven Seagull, right by the rocks over there. There's a fruit juice tanker in the port of Ghent. Didn't know that it even existed. Yeah, we've seen them before. It is a thing, a fruit juice tanker. There's a big fruit juice terminal in Ghent. So I think that's the heavy load carrier that's coming. It looks so tiny though to be a heavy load carrier. Underwhelming. That one is parked, I think, yep. Wait, no, that's not a heavy loads carrier. That one is just docked there, right? Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's the heavy load carrier. Yeah. Sorry for the shakiness, by the way. That's just the wind today. Time for a gyroscopic lens. That's the one we just saw. Wow, the wind is really hammering on the camera. Dude, I should update the title to something like Windy Ship Spotting. Let me update the title. Twitch app, edit stream info, windy ship spotting. Let's add a wind emoji. Wind. Save. There we go. Nice white caps. It does feel to me also that the wind is like picking up still, so. Look, it's a little buoy thing. So this thing can pick up the little buoys, like the green thing here in front of us. Or is it that thing? out of the water and they clean them or they do maintenance on them. It's officially a vessel from the Dutch Coast Guard. Also, we still have the overlay on, right? Right. Got to chat on the phone. Okay, I think it's time for another cup of tea. I'm so cold. Some thermoscan ASMR. Yep. There we go. There's actually not that many inland vessels on the river right now. Might be related to the the wind and the water. You can see the 300-meter container ship right behind it now. It's about to be behind it. That big chunker in the distance. That's the container ship that's coming in. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys missed that. Hang on. Give me a minute. Where is it? Where is she? There she is. Look at her go. Oh, this is a tugboat, by the way.
Goeiedag.
Hallo.
Foto's of boats.
Livestreamen.
Livestream van?
Op YouTube. Van de boten.
Van de boten,
Ja.
oké.
Dus, veel golven.
Alles wat uit Antwerpen komt of...
Antwerpen of vanuit de zee of vanuit Gent.
En dat zet je dan allemaal op YouTube.
Ja.
Moet je het eerst nog monteren of...
Nee, het is allemaal live zoals het gebeurt.
Dus mijn stem wordt nu ook opgenomen.
Ja.
Ah, dat is kut. Vervelend, excuseer.
Maar het is live en daarna is het weg.
En welk kanaal?
Westerschelde live.
Westerschelde live. Ik ga vanavond kijken.
Oké. Oh.
Jezus.
Ja, het is veel wind.
Ja. Ik snap ook niet dat je binnen zit.
En daarom zit ik hier, voor uit de wind te zitten.
Oh, moet je kijken man. Prachtig.
Ja. Wauw.
Fijne dag nog.
Bedankt.
Je hebt in ieder geval een mooie beeld.
Ja. Was a security guy from the chemical plant next door. He was probably checking I'm not a malicious person. Well, maybe he'll follow on YouTube, +1. Dude, look at him going through the waves. Yeah, the tug is really plowing. Yeah, this is definitely the wildest I've seen the river so far. I don't think we've ever seen this before. He was, I mean, it's his job to check its security. I mean, it's a little bit shady, right? I'm sitting in the back of my trunk with my hood as much closed as I can. He was nice. It's all good. Oh, so gust of wind in my face. Look at that. Does seem like the tugboat has more battering with the waves when it's going upstream. The Dutch police. Nah. I'm not doing anything wrong. I can be here and film. It's a public area, as far as I know. There's tons of spotters coming here. Wow. You don't want to be on deck right now, I feel like. So I wonder if he's heading out to catch a boat. Yeah, but there's always plenty of other people here, except in this weather. That's probably why he was suspicious. Like, which crazy person comes out here in this weather? The buoy boat looks good. Let's take a look up close. There she is. De Frans Nareboat. That's a very Dutch name. It's hard to even walk forward when it gusts. Yeah, I can imagine. I just had a gust here in my face and it was like difficult to breathe for a minute. I wanted to breathe out, but I couldn't. I kept getting more air in. So the wind is definitely going at it today. Oh, where did that one come from? I didn't see that one come out of the port. Oh, look at her. They're definitely going out to pick up something, I think. I can only imagine how difficult it is to attach the lines to the boat they have to tug. Does he hear that he's gonna what? Yeah, he's gonna check it out on YouTube tonight, he said. Wait, is that a person on deck? Oh no, that's a yellow crane thingy. I thought, is that a guy standing there? Oh yeah, so you get the headwind plus the speed that you're going at. Yeah. He's watching on the phone now? Maybe. But he couldn't say that in public. Nobody should ever say, hey, I watch YouTube while I'm working. Checking. I still don't see the vehicle's carrier yet. Should be here at some point. Wow. Chemical plants are on high alert all over Europe. I think it's just the bad weather combined with somebody being here that's suspicious. So better check up on it. There's an inland ship. I don't know if it's gonna take a right-hand turn. Let's check it out. Let's see if, because if these inlanders have to take a turn, it gets really bumpy for them. So let's see if they have to. So far, no turning. I don't mind. If he subscribes on YouTube, I have another subscriber on YouTube. That's an easy +1. Oh, I finally see the vehicle's carrier now. Let's check out the inland vessel. It does look like he's gonna take a turn. Wow. Some really good shots today from the tiny vessels, actually. Who would have thought? Why is there always a sun in the weather command? What is with the sun? It's not sunny. It is cold here, yeah. That's why we're doing the rain setup today, which is me sitting in the back of my car while doing this. Usually I'm just standing outside. It's an optimistic weather, but do I go out on ships? No, not really. It would be cool to have a little boat to sail myself. I would love to, but I do not have the money for that. It's definitely a more adventurous day for for boating, it looks like. Wind is hammering. There's a little pleasure boat behind it. Where? Hang on. What is that? Hang on. Oh, this is going to be very shaky, but... Oh my goodness. Oh, they're having a good ride. Look at that thing. It's a small dredger. Oh, really? All right. Am I working on them? No, I don't work on ships, my dude. I never have, actually. You got me mixed up with someone else. That's the Ro-Ro coming in the distance. That's the Hue. Hue. They're gonna need a bigger boat. There's another tiny one here, but as you see, if they're going downwind, it's a lot less bumpy by the looks of it. Been on a couple of naval ships in a couple of weeks, and cool. Take another look at the bumpy ship, because I think it's gonna go towards News and the port there. Yeah, let's do the digital zoom. There they go. Wow! Oh, look at it. From North Carolina to Puerto Rico, nice. Yeah, they almost reached the port. They survived, good. Oh wait, we're still on digital zoom. There we go, that's better. They were duped on marine traffic. The amount of vomit. I would assume that if you're sensitive to seasickness, you don't work on boats, I would think. It could be just me. Is this also a patrol vessel of some kind? Yeah, this definitely looks like a patrol vessel or something. And in the meanwhile, the 300 meter is getting closer. You can see him there in the distance coming towards us. This is the Maasland. It's a special vessel. Well, judging by the colors, it's probably some kind of a government vessel. Maybe customs or patrolling. Is there someone on deck there? Was that just... Okay, dude, I really need the HDMI monitor. It'd be so nice to have. I do apologize for this shaky image, but yeah, that's just the wind. Not much we can do about that. It is a crane on the deck. the Maasland. Also on the way to Terneuzen, where we are. We're about to have an ad. If you want to keep watching, you can go to !YouTube. Well, you might not get an ad, but... Oh, she's speeding up. What's happening over there? Hang on. I saw some crazy splashes in the distance. Where did I see them? What is that there? What is happening over there? Oh my god, it's one of those very deep in the water inland ships. Wow. Look at that thing. I know it's shaky as hell, but I saw the splashes with my bare eye from over here. It's gotta be some very wet cold, yeah. We'll see it a little bit closer later, I think. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Seaman legs, puppy. Seaman legs. You sit still, but you have the feeling that the world around you is moving, because your brains have adapted to it. It's a one-off. Yeah, I'll try to film it once it gets a little bit closer. There's also a little... that's the heavy load carrier, actually, so we'll see that in a little bit. And then... there it is. Big boy. 300 meters. Alright, time for another cup of tea. We're running ads, so tea time. The asphalt feels really soft compared to the decks. I was thinking about that recently, like it's all metal on the ship. Isn't it like very hard, a very hard surface all the time? Go. So some stuff coming. You have the cargo ship, then that's a bulk carrier. I think that might be the one that the tugboats are gonna pick up. And then the heavy load carrier, but he's still hiding behind the pier, so we'll see that one in a little bit. Stay on this one for now. Also keeping an eye out on the small inland ship, the coal carrier. Okay, it's time to bring out the final barrier I brought to help me shelter from the cold. I brought a blanket. Gonna cover myself with the blankie. Nice. Dude, I would love to do a cruise, but they're so expensive. I would really love to do a cruise once in my life at some point. Maybe when I'm old. That's what old people do, apparently. They go on cruises. I would actually love to do a cruise across the Atlantic. It would feel so cool to get on a ship in Europe and get off in America. I don't know. Speaks to me. It's better. 40 degrees. How much is that in Celsius? Normal units. I can do one for 4 years. I saw that one. That would be sick. But I believe it's like you literally buy a stake in that cruise ship, right? Like you buy the room, it's yours, or something like that. And then there's a monthly fee that you pay on top of that. River cruises, nah, they speak less to me, the river cruises, but I'd rather, in Europe here, you can also rent like little yacht boats that you can do your own cruising with. So basically your own private mini cruise, I guess you could call it. Come to Finland, those booze cruises in Stockholm, because like, what are booze cruises? What the hell is that? I'm curious now. I need to know more. What's a booze cruise? Oh, hang on, just look behind me. The little shippy came out again. Oh, they're still going at it, dude. They took like a little break inwards to escape from the waves for a little bit, but apparently I have to go further now. Like the name says. So you just booze? Does it have the coal ship behind it? Wow. Stuff is happening. I'm gonna ferry. Cheap alcohol. Ah, okay, that's it. Okay, got it. Yeah. Wow, dude, that inland ship is also really getting battered. Lunch break has started. People are walking.
Daar zat ik.
The tiny dredger is going to Zeebrugge? Wow. So that is going to come by us here then in a minute. Even smaller boat comes out now? They're really having a rough day. Wait, it does look like they're going towards Ghent now. Maybe they've had it. No, we can't do this anymore. We're done. Dude, we're at 13 people on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You want to see more ship spotting stuff. It now changed into destination, and no, yeah, they might have too much wind, honestly, to go. Because if they go to Zeebrugge, they have to go into open sea actually from here for a little bit. So look at the waves. Yeah, dude, it's a really wavy day. Very windy, very wavy. There's one coming out as well now. So see how it's all quiet now? Well, it's gonna go towards Antwerp, so it's downwind. And we've learned that downwind is fine. It's the ships going upwind that are struggling. Yo, why is my alert not playing? American, thank you for the sub. Also, my event list is no longer refreshing. It's weird. Oh, okay, there it is.
American 2050 just subscribed. 13 month. Thanks to that made for my sub gift.
It was one of those shared things. I know. You still share them. You still get the honk. The honky honk. Some bigger ships are coming, guys. Well, I do feel like the tiny ones are more interesting to see today. Is that coal? Yeah, it's probably coal, yeah. I would assume so. Coal or... Yeah, I think it's coal. There's a big metal factory there, so... sorry, it's really shaky, but... It's actually a very small ship that is pushing barges with the ground on, or the coal. So it's not... you can see it's two barges side by side that is being pushed forward. So that's probably why the waves are hitting it so hard, because a barge is like flat at the front. So it's not rounded, so it doesn't cut through the water as well as a regular ship. That is wet coal. Absolutely. So meanwhile, our Hue car carrier is getting closer. Doesn't have the Hue letters on it though. It's interesting. So what is that? One in front of her. It's interesting. You see that one later. Let's stay on the little one for a little bit longer. The toonies? Is that a toonie? I don't know. I haven't checked radar too much. I don't want to... I'm trying not to take off my gloves too much. So the radar and overlay is at a minimum today because of the cold. Another ship coming out from Ghent. You get a discount if the coal's wet. I'm sure they'll dry it first. Oh shit, there's a smudge on the lens. Dang it. Is it noticeable on stream? I don't think it is, right? Nah, not gonna touch it too much then. Do I have... Oh wait, I do have my little thingy to clean the lens. Yep, I got it. I brought it. Right. This might be a bit weird for you guys, but it's for the greater good. Well, this is not really doing much, is it? Oh, it is. We're getting there. No, now an even bigger smudge is on the lens. Oh wait. Let's try this one. It's gently coming in. Oh my god. Yeah, now the lens is a lot cleaner. Oh wait, you guys are blurry now. Okay, there we go. Cleaned. There you go. So I have this inland ship coming by where I'm sitting. Is that a man? Oh yeah, he's waiting. He's also taking a right-hand turn to Ghent, so he's waiting for a mooring, doing the mooring lines. Oh wait, off, there we go, that should help for focusing. Oh, is this thing carrying blades for windmills? Yeah, he is. That's cool. It's a cool load. So this one is at 300. Maybe we should, I'll add this one to the overlay. Ship, let's check out the number. The Colorado Express number 9349502. Boom, there it is.
Schuilen voor de wind.
Ja. Dude, I'm starting to know people here now. The guy talked to me before. Looks backed. So, wait, we didn't get the info. What the hell? Did I mess up the number? I must have. Hang on. Let's try again. Ship. Oh yeah, I did mess up the number. 9349502. Alright, so this is the Colorado Express coming all the way from Norfolk, USA. Look at that, straight from the US. So yeah, it is probably pretty full because this is its first stop in Europe. 306 meters long, 40 meters wide, 12 meters in the water, so yeah, pretty full. But she's not full, but she's pretty full. US flag, let's see, something. Built in 2008. 6,921 containers. What's up, Brad and chat? Virginia to me. Here it is. She's not having much struggles with the wind. She left the US on November 13th. That's a pretty speedy crossing. That's 9 days. Where did I see the ship number? There's websites and apps which have like radar. So that's how I get the numbers. There's Vessel Finder and what's the other one? Marine Traffic. Those are the two big ones. And there's also My Ship Tracking. How much illegal goods? Tons of cocaine, probably. Although that's mostly the ships coming from South America, the cocaine ships. So. And then, yeah, just behind her, gotta give her some attention as well, as a little heavy load carrier, which is now apparently loaded with blades for wind turbines. Behind it is a bulk carrier that I think will go into Ghent later. Could be wrong about that. But yeah. Bigger boat, still not super big. How wide is this one? 40 meters, yeah. So the big boys that come by here are 400 meters and 60 meters. So that's another 20 meters wider and 100 meters longer than this. It's been a while again since we saw a 400 one come by, actually. Dude, we gotta hang on. I gotta take a minute to appreciate the little inland ship battling the the waves here. But it's a reflection of the water, actually. I saw it on another ship as well, sorted. So this is like a little push boat that is pushing. I think it's actually 4 barges that it's pushing. 2 side by side, and then I could, yeah, 4 barges. It looks like it's mostly out of the waves now, although still getting some bumps. So yeah, when the sun's out at some moments in time, you can see the reflection of the water. Yeah, you can even see it now. Today it's a very reflective water. It's probably because of the waves that it's so noticeable. You just see the white foam toppings. There you go. Cannot fit it in a frame anymore. Keep in mind, I like to remind people, there's also containers in the hull of the ship, so you only see the top part. There's a whole other world down. Oh god, the wind is horrible right now. Ugh. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. That's better. I found a way to sit more out of the wind, which I'm doing now. It's much more enjoyable. Oh yeah, it's super windy, and I'm wearing a wireless mic that's almost completely out of the wind, so yeah. Dude, everything's here at once again. Why? Why can't it be more spread out? Let's take another look at it. The heavy load carrier. How many blades does it carry? 8? Wait, 4 on the top? Yeah, 4 on the bottom as well, I think. Right. Let's get this one on the overlay. Doo-doo-doo-dum. That's you. Legal Stream Buddy products? Hell no. 32 kilometers an hour, yeah, so because it's going downwind, right? It's a little push from the wind. They're speeding. Oh wait, exclamation mark ship without something behind it won't work. 936 and 996. So this is the Rotra Mare. Came from an anchor point, going to Antwerp, 141 meters, 20 meters wide, 6.5 meters in the water, Dutch flag, and built in, whoa, the wind, 2009. How often does it rain there? Very regularly. We are a moist country. Okay, I just wanted to see the info on this one. There's also a little, I think this is an LPG tanker, probably. Maybe a regular oil tanker coming by. Yeah, the ones going upwind are really much more impressive. Even this one. Cutting through the water. It's going very slow, the heavy load carrier, actually.
dan ook de kostprijs of dan ook van de klant.
And then behind her is a little, I think this is a dredge. Yeah, this definitely looks like some kind of dredge ship. The DC Brugge, or Bruges. Look at that bulb, oh, look at that bulge. Any ever bulges in the chat? Oh, look at that bulge. And then we have the hue something something. I do want to get that one on the overlay for a minute. Ship. Let's check out the number. Where is she? Titan. Nope. Oh, here she is. The Hugh Trooper going to Southampton. Let me get the number. 907 711. Rusty bottoms. Oh yeah, she is white rusty actually. Okay, the Hugh Trooper going to Southampton, just under 200 meters, 32 meters wide, a vehicles carrier officially. Not a ro-ro, a vehicles carrier. Norwegian, wow, built in 1995. She's an oldie. That's old for a ship. Dude, the heavy load carrier in front of me, the one with the wind turbine blades, is going super, super slow. It's like you're just sailing with the wind. She's almost 30. Wow. She's definitely a rusty. Look at that. Rust coming out of all her holes. It looks like they tried to patch up a few patches with some fresh paint. Can clearly see patches that were painted. And even her chimney is all rusted up. $6,100 cars fit on this thing. It's a floating parking garage, basically. Not as affected by the wind, by the looks of it, as the smaller ones. She needs a bath. The really high freeboard makes a pain to maneuver in the wind. Yeah, I can imagine. But she's going pretty much straight into the wind right now, so I think then it's not that bad. But if the wind is coming from her side, it's probably a struggle. You mean these ships? Oh, there's plenty of these ro-ros. Dude, the heavy load carrier is really slowing down to give it a good show, actually. Look how slow she's going. Also, look at that. Ooh. Wait, why did it do that? Look at that bulge on her. That is a nice bulge. Renewable energy, Siemens Gamesa. It has a really funny superstructure. It's so small, so thin. I do wonder why she's going this slow. It's almost like she's just sailing in the wind. she even using her engine, or is she literally just drifting? Eco mode. Let's not use any fuel, guys. Just use the wind and drift downstream. So to here you can clearly see the loading bridge, so they can also drive the vehicles on and off that thing. I would say she's leaning in the wind now though. Oh, yeah, she's rolling, you can see her roll now. Yeah. Leaning left. Right. Oop. Wind powered. She's still here. She's almost dead still. It's interesting. Maybe she doesn't want to move fast because of the wind on the blades. That the braces might not hold up if the wind goes over it or something like that. Maybe that's why she's going slow. Delft sail. Well, it's definitely a Dutch ship with the blue, white, and then the orange on the top. Then just behind there is I think it's an oil tanker, some kind of oil tanker. Here it comes. The Bow Agate. Agate. Huge installations on that thing. Safety first, safety no, smoking first. Underway using engine. I mean, she has to have some kind of engine, otherwise she wouldn't be able to steer herself, I think so. But she's a minimal effort. And then another container ship. It's also the Alexander B. The one is speeding ahead. It's overtaking the other one. I'm pretty sure the Agata though, or the Agate, is pretty deep in the water. I don't want to take my gloves off right now, but oh, look at that water hitting. Had her speeding. Oh, what a shot. I love this. distance between. Yeah, they're pretty close together. They should leave enough room actually, because there is something called a suction effect. If two ships come too close to each other, they might like pull towards each other. Well, yeah, this guy is in a hurry. He got a message that his mistress is home alone. People were getting hammered by the wind. Okay, so coming out next is a bulk carrier that's gonna go to Ghent, so that should take a right-hand turn here. I think I see the tugboats that we saw struggle earlier are attached now to it. We'll see that one in a little bit. Oh, let's maybe check out the inland vessel coming towards Ghent. See if it's struggling with, although it doesn't look like it's struggling too much so far. Oh my god, Diffie. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Are those raining clouds on the horizon? Could be. It could rain, but we should be waterproof, so should be good. Although with so much wind, it might actually be an issue. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm underwhelmed. I was expecting her to be battered by some waves, but for some reason she's not affected by it. Hail. Hail, rain, it's all, it doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't come down too horizontal, it should be fine. The problem is when the rain starts going horizontal, then we have an issue. I mean, I could try to move the camera a bit more in the car, even more than I'm already doing. Yeah, really underwhelming this one, isn't it? Hey QMix, welcome. Alright, so these are the big boys that just came. Oh, is that another heavy load carrier coming our way? A great one? I think it is actually. And then we have this one still crawling along super slow. Stuff coming out of the... Yeah. The thing is with stuff coming out of Ghent usually goes to Antwerp, and downwind the struggle is not that big. But yeah, this one doesn't seem to care as much for the waves. So this one, is this another heavy load carrier? Let's see. Yeah, I think it is actually. Oh, it's a dredge. Wait, is that a... Yeah, I think it's a dredge actually. It's a dredge coming our way. Look at that bulb. Busy day. We've had some traffic. Not super busy, but definitely more busy than last Sunday. That was a very quiet day. How much would one of those HDMI monitors cost? I think I have one on my Amazon list. I think it's not that much. It's like 100 to 200 euros. I'm gonna order one tonight. I think it would be. It's just much more user friendly for me to operate the camera if I have that monitor. Do. Also, next stream will be on Sunday. I was hoping to stream tomorrow as well, but yeah, something came up and unfortunately I cannot. Well, maybe there'll be a late afternoon stream, but I'm not gonna commit to it. I will commit to streaming on Sunday though. Yeah, this one is struggling a little bit more with the waves. Look at that. Look at all the little inland. There's 4 of them. We're getting splashed. Deeper rifles go top of the camera. The thing why I want to monitor is that, so right now I'm pointing the camera over my shoulder. So I'm facing towards the front of the camera and I have to like stretch my neck out around the camera to see what I'm filming, which is very uncomfortable. So if I have a monitor on top of the camera, I could just flip it around towards me at all times. And I want to get one anyway for once we get to the multicam setup at some point in the future. I'll need it anyway. So. And yeah, my hobby got out of hand, my streaming hobby. I'm buying too much stuff. That's the thing, it's typical with hobbies. Luckily you have ads running right now that will pay for the HDMI monitor. It's getting a bit battered now by the waves. People walking in front. When ready to load on that one. So the small inland ones can be like general cargo, like containers or other random stuff, or there's tankers from them as well, and then there's also some of them that do containers. So it could be anything. You want a little zoom? Yeah, 360 I cannot do, but I can show you. So we are at Terneuzen. The canal towards Ghent is just here around the corner. If I pan all the way over there, and I can even show them. Wait, where are they? Wait, we don't see them today, or do we? Hang on. Check. Oh, it's further down. There is a nuclear power plant. There's 2 cooling towers in the distance. The nuclear power plant of Doel, which is next to Antwerp, which is directly next to the port. So that's where most of the ships are going. But they have to make like a big snake move around this piece of land that you see in the distance. So just as you see the container ship that we saw earlier, it's snaking around all the way over. Let's see where it takes a turn. It's even further. It's always hard to estimate. Yeah, that one has already made the turn. But like somewhere over there is where they turn. And then they come back here, go in front of us. If you also go to the other side, yeah, you can see it's all land. It's all the Netherlands. So then next to us is a chemical plant right over there. It's the chimneys of it. And then if I look over there, this is the North Sea, the entrance to the North Sea. So that is Vlissingen City, and beyond that starts the North Sea. So that's how far we can see. But also to get there, the ships have to make, as you can see, a snake-like movement. You see the vehicles carrier from earlier going all the way over there, and about up to where those platforms are and those big poles. They will again turn, you can even see the blue one, and go towards the city again. So it's very snaky. A labyrinth, yeah, I call it a snake movement that they do here. And yeah, exclamation mark location, this is about where we are. And this one has tugboats attached, so this one will take a right-hand turn here in a little bit in front of us. That's the recap of where we are. As our else in the street side means not, I mean, if you're stationary at a spot, it's super easy, right? And we've had a stream sniper on the other side of the river, actually. So there was a EG who lives on the other side of the river. He was near that white cabin over there, and we saw him wave at us a few weeks ago. Oh, this is super shaky. But he was standing over there, so we were stream sniped from a distance. EG is officially a 3-time stream sniper. Stream sniped me, Hitch, and Sarah. The 3-time. Bulk carrier definitely taking it slower. When I come over to the Netherlands next year, I'll find a place to film. Yeah, and you will indeed be going underneath this spot. Wind, I don't like you. Just was my car was like 10 centimeters higher, so I could sit up more straight. I'm gonna regret this tonight in my neck. People walking the way that we're filming right now really are like leaning into the wind, battling it, walking forward. Is there a little boat behind it? That's not a tugboat, right? The little thing behind it. There's an imposter. What's up, Bezzy? Oh, it's so chilly today. Wow. Whew. All right, let's take a look at the radar. Yeah, the Monty Sten is oh, it's Monty Sten. Oh, we've seen that one before. Yeah, it's a small boat. So now coming from the coast, general cargo ship Keflona, that's also gonna take a right-hand turn here. Behind that there's a lot of stuff, but it's still pretty far out, honestly. The Panda 002, what is this? Saga Discovery, and that's one of those. Let me check towards the port. Another small oil tanker coming. an inland vessel. What are you? I saw a boat named Concord. I was like, oh, and then I thought it's a small inland vessel. Wow, the wind is battering. Oh. Alright. Yeah, well, we check the radar further. It's -1 for you. I mean, the wind makes it feel a lot colder, right? It's a brand new one, finished in May this year? No shot. What? How is this brand new? Look at it. Oh, she's seen some very rough handling then in no time. Wow. That's wild. Nothing big left to port either. I might honestly wrap it up after this bulk carrier because I'm really cold. Oh no, there's still the dredge. I also want to catch the dredge. Hang on, let me pull up the stats on this one on the overlay. I want to see. Ship. The Yipeng 3, they stopped that one. I don't think it will be moving anytime soon, actually. Another famous ship now. After the Ever Given, we have the Yipeng 3. Right. What is the ship number? 997-35-399. Boom. Alright. No, exactly, Sulzy. That's why I'll wrap it up after the bigger dredge ship that will come by in a little bit. There's no point in sitting in the cold here not looking at anything. But as I said, another stream on Sunday and maybe tomorrow afternoon as well. It will all depend on things. Why is it not? Dang it. I messed up the number, I think. Ay. Ship. Let's try again. Yeah, I put a 3 too much. That's probably because of the cold. 5399. Alright, let's do that. So this is the Federal Ohio on the way to Terneuzen, which is here. So it's just gonna go past the sluice, coming from an anchor point in front of the coastline. A bulk carrier, 200 meters long, well, just under, 23 meters wide, sailing under the Marshall Islands, and indeed built in 2024. How? Look how battered it is for a brand new ship. It's almost like it had some kind of accident, like the hull scraped along something there, right? Somebody messed up badly. No wonder always messing up numbers with you guys. You could know it. She's being tugged by the tugs we saw struggle with the waves earlier. Oh, oh no. I think I saw the boat that is that the little thing that was going to Seabrews that was struggling earlier? Oh, it is. Oh, he's going back at it. This is a little dredge. Let's see how they get hit. Seems like it's a little bit less now. Although, never mind. I'll take that back. Well, I guess they'll come by us in a minute. Oh, damn, dude. Seasickness has just entered the chat. They took a little break earlier, and now they're back. Oh, wow. Docking facilities? Yeah, I think so. Some poor docking maneuvers. We'll take a look at the big boat in a minute, but this thing is being tossed around by the waves. Even my car is being wobbled around actually. Rubbing against the berth during rough weather. It does seem like it must have happened during the berthing, because like it's like a proper scratch from the front backwards, right? And then here it's less. And then here she has a bit more again. Hey bike rider, welcome. Costly maneuvers, yeah. Brand new ship, built in May this year. And she's already had some very rough... God, that little boat is so funny to see it struggle. Num 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 num. They ate it. Upriver things, you mean sluices? You know, it's already rusting or the paint is gone. It shows how important the paint is. Yeah, especially the big scratch over there. You can clearly see that there's like a rust marks forming from the seawater hitting it. Definitely. So that's the Monty stand that's like sneaking along with them. It's not attached. You can see the mooring line towards the tugboat. Oh, I was like, what happened to our little vessel? He's still here. Wow. Having a fun little day on the water. Shielding from the wind. So the boats that are coming from left to right on camera are going downwind, so they don't struggle as much. But we've seen a lot of ships go, especially smaller ones, going upwind, like this one, and yeah, you can see it's definitely struggling with a lot of the waves more. Just quickly take one more look at the Federal Ohio, because yeah, it is taking the right-hand turn here towards Ghent. There's a bird in the water. There's a lot of birds in the water. So this one is gonna enter a sluice here. Just around the corner there's a sluice. I'll probably see it when I drive home actually. Should still be in there by the time we wrap it up here in a little bit. That would be fun for the first 5 minutes, yeah, and after that it becomes painful. I guess they stopped for lunch and now they're just gonna shake a bit more. There's also a dredge coming over there. She's going really slow though. Let's take another look at the little one. We're back, don't worry. Hey Zipty. Wow. The mic probably doesn't pick this up, but I can hear it throttling its engine up and down based on the situation it's in. Rough day for this one. What's up, meaty? He's not gonna need gym after this. He's gonna come off it and he's still gonna be like standing on asphalt and then shaking left and right in his head after being thrown around like this all day. The crazy thing is that this thing has to go in open seas for a little bit along the coastline because it's going to Zeebrugge. So it has to be an open sea later. It's gonna be a long day for these people. No, it's a mini dredge, the ship. It's not a fishing boat. Nice view, indeed is. Oh, the wind is really pounding me. Yeah, that inland ship, I'm gonna do digital zoom, but oh, the wind is just, this is because of the wind, the shakiness. Yeah, this one is, look at that, look at those waves ramming into it. Because the more they go towards there, the closer they get to the sea, right? So the harder it will get. I have a lot of spearfishing battleships. I know nothing about battleships. So I think my final ship for today, because I'm really cold and not much else is coming, is that gray dredge over there. Although it's taking its very sweet time coming here. Another ship leaving the canal. They brought their car. Yeah, so as you can see, all the ones going downwind are not struggling that much. It's getting embedded a little bit now, doing the turn. Oh, you're welcome, what I got. I always enjoy being out here on the river. It doesn't matter which weather it is. I'm gonna think how I can improve on the setup to be more comfortable doing this. I wonder if there's any world where I could put the camera on the passenger seat and then just open my window and stream. We'll check it out after the stream. I'm gonna evaluate how I can improve my situation. Because I do want to keep streaming over winter, so no winter sleeps or winter breaks. We'll keep streaming. It looks busy. It's definitely busy, yeah. You need some kind of booth. Yeah, I'll build a little tent here. So that is a dredge, the gray one that's coming. I think I might be able to pull it off if I have like some kind of plank that I put over the passenger seat, so you have a stable platform to put the tripod on. That might actually work. Oh, I'll think. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Because now I'm sitting in the trunk of my car, which is good and all, but I cannot fully sit up straight. So my back and neck are not in a healthy position. The coolest thing would be to have good weather, so I don't have to shelter in the car. Wow, look at those waves hitting it. Yeah, that might actually just be the solution. Just put a plank there. Oh yeah. Something to try on Sunday, I guess, because I think on Sunday we'll still have quite windy weather, so we should see more of these waves. A little choppy. It's very windy. I wonder if I would hang on. I'm gonna unclip the wireless mic and I'll hold it in the wind for a minute. Keep in mind there's already a wind catcher, or like, what is it, a dead cat on it. I don't know if the wind noise picked up a little bit by doing that, but an RV with the camera stuck to like a periscope. An RV would be sick, because then I could just sit in the van straight up and then just open the back doors or something. But yeah, an RV is kind of out of the budget right now, to be honest. Yeah, security, nah. I want to keep using the mirrorless camera, because yeah, the quality is unmatched, I feel like. Especially if you want to zoom in. Dude, this thing is taking its time. Let's check its speed actually. So this is the Sanderus. We've seen that one before actually. The status is restricted, so it's dredging right now probably. It's going at, oh, it's going at 1 knot. Not sure if I should wait for it or just wrap it up and start thinking about a better setup. A little VW van. If somebody wants to donate a VW van, I'll gladly accept it. The ship in the distance. The one that you see behind it is a heavy bulk carrier. We saw this one earlier. It's carrying blades for wind turbines towards Antwerp, as you can see. Digital zoom, very shaky. So yeah, this thing is dredging right now, but it's going really slow. So yeah, I'm not gonna wait for it. All right, let's see. Anything else to see here? No. Most big ships have come. What is that one? It's just a small general cargo, I think. And then if I look towards the coastline, still have the little boat there. Paddling his way towards Sea Bruges. There she is. Oppa! That is where the water gets a lot wilder, I feel like. You can even see the inland vessel in front of it, with the spray on the front, on the bow. Alright, with this beautiful digital zoom image, we're gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Shorter stream, as I said, maybe tomorrow afternoon, but not committing to it. Otherwise, I'll be back on Sunday with more boat shenanigans. What's left is I have to press this thing. There we go. And then I'll see you all very, very soon. If you're not following yet on Twitch, drop a follow maybe if you want some more ship content. Or if you're on the YouTubes, drop a sub on YouTube. So yeah, thank you all for joining me on this very chilly, windy day. Look at that ship going. It's crazy. Yeah. Bye bye, everyone.